Hey everyone, welcome back to Agenda Now. Today, I want to talk about something that's flying under the radar, but could seriously shake up the future of education in this country. If you care about what's happening in our schools, or just want the real story behind the headlines, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss an update. So, here's what's going on. Representative Melanie Stansbury from New Mexico just delivered a floor speech that's got a lot of people talking. She's taking a stand against a set of bills in the House, and trust me, her message cuts through the noise. She calls these bills fundamentally unserious, not because they don't matter but because they're a distraction from something much bigger. According to her, the Trump administration has been quietly dismantling the Department of Education, bit by bit. We're talking about thousands of employees laid off, entire offices closed, and key programs shifted away from the department. That means less support for students, fewer experts helping with things like college loans, and a lot more confusion for teachers and families, but it doesn't stop there. Stansbury points out that some schools and universities have even been threatened, and contracts are being handed out to rewrite American history itself. Let that sink in for a second. This isn't just about budgets and bureaucracy. This is about who gets to decide what our kids learn and how our history is told. Now here's why you should care. The Department of Education was created out of the Civil Rights Movement to guarantee every child a fair shot at learning, no matter their background. Before it existed, millions of kids, especially from marginalized communities, were denied equal opportunities. Protecting this department isn't just about paperwork, it's about making sure every single child in America has a future. Standing with students means more than just voting no on bad bills. It means making sure our schools are safe, well-funded, and staffed with people who care. And it means tackling the big stuff, like housing, food, and healthcare. Because let's be real, kids can't focus if they're hungry or stressed out. If you believe every child deserves a fair shot, hit that subscribe button. I'll keep breaking down these critical issues, so together, we can push for real solutions. Bottom line, Melanie Stansbury is standing strong against these bills, and for every student, educator, and community that believes in a better future. Education is the foundation of everything. I think it's on all of us to protect it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who cares about education. I'll see you next time on Agenda Now.
To the gentlewoman from New Mexico, Ms. Stansbury.
Gentleman yields. Gentlewoman is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It's always instructive to come down here to the floor and listen to the debate. I think it speaks for itself. But I rise today in opposition to the bills that are before us and in strong defense of the Department of Education, our students, and kids across America. As a public school student myself, I can say unequivocally these bills are fundamentally unserious and designed to distract from the fact that the Trump administration is currently dismantling the Department of Education right before our very eyes. They've laid off thousands of employees, shuttered offices, carved up programs and transferred them to other agencies, declassified educators from getting student loans, threatened schools and universities, and given their friends contracts to not only rewrite educational curricula, but to even rewrite American history itself. So let me remind my colleagues, this is the agency that was born out of the Civil Rights Movement, the agency that ensures kids with disabilities have opportunities and ensures that all kids, no matter who they are or where they live, have access to education. Because before the Department of Education, millions of children all across this country were denied access to schools and educational opportunities. Federal programs were duplicative and wasteful, and states, yes, states, regularly violated the basic civil rights of students. So if our colleagues want to stand with students, you want to stand with schools, and you want to stand with educators, then we should be fighting to protect our schools, fighting to protect them from an administration that is trying to dismantle education as we speak. You should be fighting to address housing, food, healthcare, and fixing our broken economy. Which is why, Mr. Speaker, I am here to stand today to oppose these bills and to stand with every public school and every kid across America who is fighting for a fair shot. Because that's what we were elected to do. And with that, I yield back.